nobody's broadly talking about it. But this is why Mueller says he did his report this way, right? If you uncover crimes, but there can be no charges, why bother uncovering the crimes, right? Well, he says because the immunity that prevents the perp from being charged in this case, that's a fleeting thing. That doesn't last forever. And so it's not only worth investigating, it's worth laying down.
Howdy, folks. At my mom's house. Sort of house sitting for the night. Been a long day at work. And it's a very it's a very tedious job sitting there one after another trying to make a little miniature sales pitch about a pack of tomatoes. That's what it was today. But anyways, I was sitting in here watching Tucker Carlson. That's what my stepdad had it on. I know. Um, and it just kind of blew my mind how Tucker Carlson was sitting there saying that CNN and the entire liberal media is just lamenting and going crazy over the Mueller report because it says there's no collusion and they're all disappointed. Did Rachel Maddow sound disappointed just then? The Mueller report very carefully words things in order to not indict a sitting president as per Justice Department guidelines. It doesn't say no collusion. It just say there wasn't grounds to indict for conspiracy. Because that's for Congress to decide. Is the whole thing there. So they can say no collusion all they want. But what the Mueller report says, and what these people are actually talking about, that's not something that Tucker Carlson or any of his viewers want to hear. But what's sad is that it really isn't even about that. Nobody's still talking about what it's really about. Because these people all live in their little bubbles. And the people who suffered through this shit are still being suppressed. I've got a lot of videos that should have gone viral by now. And they just can't quite seem to. And you would think that with all the original reporting I did back when the shit was actually happening, many of those very concise and to the point videos by comparison to my live streams these days, should have had hundreds of thousands of views by now. A couple of them should have had 1 million views by now because of their quality of content and analysis. And if that were the case, I wouldn't be forced to be a beggar. Oh, hello, viewer. Thank you for the like. Oh, hello, other viewer. Thank you for the second like. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chats as always. Rolf. Hello there, sir. So, I'm at my late mother's house. It's not really well lit at the moment. But it's a very nice house. I'm looking at trying to work my way up the ladder at Walmart. And maybe I can come afford this house. One day. Basically, assuming I inherit it, my sister says that I can live here. And that would be cool. I've gotten kind of used to the place. Just kind of feels like my mom, like, is just still alive here. But, like, in a good way. I wish I had a better relationship with my mom. Easter Sunday will mark 2 years since she passed away. And just being here is... It was really hard at at first when I went from one broken home to the house of my dead mother. But it's become kind of comforting. And I'd really like to live here one day, I guess. Anyways, so thanks everybody for hanging out. Whoever else is here, feel free to say hello in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. I was just kind of blown away by how Tucker Carlson and Fox News in general are painting the narrative of the left-wing media going crazy, like as if some catastrophe has happened. And my stepdad is just sitting here buying it. Hello, James. How are you, sir? And thank you very much for your contribution earlier. That's one payment I can make. Yeah, and the amount of propaganda on one side without even going over but the smallest little bits of the actual Mueller report. It was just kind of fucking amazing, man. But anyways, so how are you guys? Whoever's off week, how was your work week? Who's that? Whoever's off work. I don't feel like my fucking brain works anymore, man. I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. All good in Australia. That's good. So I'm basically just house sitting. Miss Harriet is back there. My stepdad's sister, and she's sort of an in-home hospice care. So I'm keeping an eye on her while Dave goes and well, he's ending his mourning. It's been 2 years, well, almost. This weekend basically makes 2 years since she passed away. I hope they don't forget what their grandma did for them. What Grandma Karen did for them. She saved Christmas a couple times. Several times in a row. Just bought the girls all kinds of stuff. I think 3 different years in a row. Gave us money when we needed it before I ever had my YouTube channel. When I first moved out here, I started working at Pizza Hut. Mr. Conway, long time no see, brother. Yeah, I was, man. I tried to do right. When I wasn't passing out from sheer exhaustion from the verbal abuse and from the misbehaving kids, because, never mind. I can't say anything about that. But when you contradict, when one parent contradicts another parent right in front of the kids over and over again, and hypocritically so, like sometimes you're strict, but you got a problem with me being strict, that kind of thing, that that can develop some behavior patterns in the children. Let me just say hypothetically there that is the case. No matter what set of parents it might be. Anyways. Yeah. She knew she wasn't no good. I don't know if my mama thought I was any good, though. Oh man, why do I have to be hungry? I ain't got no food to eat in here, I don't think. Oh. Thanks for that, man. You're right. I wish I could have lived up to my potential before I got fucking smashed. I need to double up on the research that this guy's telling me my invention is no good because somebody already has it. And I don't believe him. I want to see it for myself. But anyway. I just wish I knew what to do as far as my potential goes. Like, what is it that I can actually do that's any fucking good to anybody? Yeah, my mom liked to deny that I'd hurt my back, basically. She treated me like there was nothing wrong with me. Didn't help me go back to school or anything like that. Into drugs and alcohol. Verbally and physically abusive. Until I got too big, of course. But she did want what was best for me in her own way. She had a few whiskeys, so it might be a bit emotional. Yeah, I tell you what, if it wasn't for the past, like, I know she meant well with that, but there was only so much I could fucking do. Because I was after my head got stomped on and shit. And I really, I don't work well under pressure since then. I'm no good behind a cash register or anything. And like, I can't multitask as well as I used to. Just I feel brain damaged, man. Like I feel like a former smart person. Not actually a smart person anymore. Just somebody who used to be smart a long, long time ago. And sometimes I feel like a genuine fucking crazy person, man. Because I don't know what else to make of myself. But I think I'm gonna make of myself some more chocolate milk right quick. Because it's delicious. This is a great fucking kitchen. Yeah, my mom had this one remodeled, and she of course picks a house for the kitchen. Yeah, fuck it, one more. Oh, shit. Don't inhale the Reese's cup. Or the chocolate coffee milk, for that matter. Apparently Dave's already home. So I'm going to call this a broadcast, and I'll be home in just a little while, and I'll be back on here. So check back in about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes. Y'all take it.